All right. Hello, citizens of the Nigelverse. It is Nigeria once again, and this is going to be another story time. Now, right off the bat, full transparency. For starters, I have like three stories in one, in a way. Two mini stories and then the main story. The first mini story is completely unrelated to the other two. The second is adjacent, and then the third and final is the main story. However, it is worth mentioning. I'm gonna come clean here and be honest. The title of the video, the title of the story time, is slightly exaggerated. Admittedly, we didn't like bust into a chapel or a wedding screaming "I object" or something like that, like they do in the movies. No, this was well after, and nothing even crazy happened. But I figured I'd share with you guys. But now for the two mini stories. The first, this is the completely unrelated one. Sunday, I took my first train ride. Yes, so I mentioned before how I took my first plane ride. If you haven't already, go check out that video. But I mentioned I hadn't taken a train ride until this past Sunday when that changed. Sunday was my cousin's baby shower, and she lives in Rochester. So we had to go over to Rochester in order to attend the baby shower. The problem is our car had been acting up, so we weren't able to take the car. We probably could have, but we didn't want to risk it because it was having some issues. So we decided to take the train over her. It was me, my mom, and my sister. He got on the train, the Amtrak train, got to the train station, and admittedly, he nothing too crazy happened there. Got on the Amtrak, checked in our tickets, everything, and we rode over to Rochester, and then we took the train back to Buffalo. Now, admittedly, riding on the train, it was okay. Admittedly, it wasn't as cool as the old school, like spy, mystery, black and white movies. But it was an alright view. We got to Rochester. We actually got there a little quicker than if we were to take, say, the car. Even though our trains ended up getting delayed by a little bit, but we he did make it there safe and sound, and we made it back safe and sound. Baby shower was fun, and I had a lot of fun there. But yeah, that was my first time riding the train, and so that was nice. Now for the second main story that has something to do with this main story. Something similar has happened to my brother and my dad. My dad had told me about the story. This takes place well before I was born. This is when my brother was still very young, but they were coming the museum, this museum. I believe it was the Buffalo Art Museum, if I'm not mistaken. And the thing about it is, it's very scenic, especially with like the stairs and everything. So they were taking like the wedding photos, the post-wedding photos, that is. And unfortunately, as my dad and my brother were coming out of the door, or leaving to leave the museum, that's when all the cameras flashed, and and they were essentially caught in the photo. And they're probably still in those photos. It'd probably be hard to track down the photos. Admittedly, it probably wouldn't be that hard. Like people have done it all the time where or they like posted to Reddit. I remember there was the one story where this person posted to Reddit saying, "Can anybody help me find this person? I met them so and so years ago," and then they met up with that person and rekindled a bond, friendship, what have you. So I'm sure it's possible, but it's still crazy. Like, talk about the timing. Like, as soon as you open up, like if they had came out like even a second or two later, they probably would have either just evaded the shot, like they would have been like, "Oh, sorry, we're coming through. Don't take the picture yet," or they probably would have come out post picture and then just went. But the fact that they came out at the exact second the picture was taken, that was pretty funny. So now let's move on to me and my sister's experience. So if you remember from my being stung by a bee slash wasp story, me and my sister used to go downtown. We used to take the bus and then the train downtown to the library all the time. And taking the train to the and going down to the library, I should say, was always pretty fun. Always a nice time. I don't know if this takes place the same day I got stung by the wasp. If these took place on the same day, that'd be absolutely nuts. But I think this was a little bit before. And funnily enough, it actually happened twice. So, the first time, as we were passing through, like walking on our way to the library, we accidentally bumped into a wedding party. Yeah, so they were taking their picture, or the post marriage picture, was in front of the in front of like that statue right in front of the library. Admittedly, I get it; it's a very scenic statue. And this was the summertime, so it was very warm and everything. But we accidentally crashed there. We actually crashed their photos in a lot of ways, but thankfully nothing too crazy out of the ordinary. I don't even think they noticed us, but so we passed through, and then lo and behold, it happened again. So this happened like I think like a year or two afterwards. We also came down to the library, or it might have happened a month or two afterward. So I'm gonna go with the year just to be safe. We came down, also going to the library. It's something we like to do often. And boom, it happened again where we accidentally almost infiltrated a wedding party. I don't want to stir the pot or anything, just kind of an observation. I think I might have seen some of the same people. Well, so either it was somebody else's wedding or, anyway, so yeah. So pretty funny that we ended up crashing two of them. If I had a nickel for every time I accidentally crashed a wedding hang afterward, and may or may not have accidentally ended up in some photos, I'd have two nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it's happened twice. Anyway, yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, but ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this kind of mini story. It was like three stories in one. Yeah, and it's a story time variety pack, so I hope you enjoy. If you did, please do me a favor, like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, and turn on those post notifications so you know every single time I upload a video, so you never miss an upload. And let me know in the comment section below, has something like this ever happened to you? Who also, I guess, let me know if you've ever taken the train somewhere and what's your experience with the train. I feel like most people have taken a train at least at some point in their life. I take the metro. I used to take the metro almost all the time, like the metro train to go to school and everything during high school. So I'm familiar with trains, but this is the first time I took like an Amtrak train. But let me know if you have in the comments, and if you have any crazy train stories, let me know. But ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and I will see you guys later. Peace. Also, just to cover my bases, if you are getting married soon or have a wedding coming up, uh, congrats, I guess.